Hi, hello guys. My name is Casper and this is take 5003 because I literally cannot find a way to situate my camera, lighting, and just generally be happy with my general appearance right now. I don't know why I'm filming a video. I just wanted to, so here I am. And I wanted to make this video because we're living in some really weird times right now and I can't talk to my friends as much as I would like to, and it's not their fault, it's just the way the world is, and that kind of sucks. So I decided to talk to a camera. God, I sound like every YouTuber ever. But I just think that I don't know, I'm too fucking awkward and I don't know how to edit it out, so you're just gonna have to deal with it, and I'm sorry that I am like this. So since we're not allowed to go outside and do anything and we're just perpetually locked down at the moment, it hasn't been the best for my mental health, but I want this video to be positive. I don't want to focus on the negatives of the situation because I know I go to YouTube to escape and to feel better about the situation. And I definitely want to bring that for anybody who falls upon this video, if you even ever do. The chances of falling on this video is very slim, but who knows? I just listen to a Gemini ramble for however long this video ends up being. So I guess I could start off with 10 things, like 10 positive things that I can take away from this coronavirus thing, and maybe 10 things that you could take away. And feel free to add things you disagree with and things you agree with, or wow, I didn't think of that, or have you ever thought of this? So takeaway one is, yes, the free time sucks, but it's also putting me back into almost a childlike state of having free time and not having to always go to work. And I still do work at my house, but I'm choosing to do that. Like, I'm not forced to. Financially, I'm probably forced to, but I like to pretend I wasn't forced to. What else? And I'm constantly terrified on a day-by-day basis, so this whole thing is kind of like the world is just as scared as I am for once, and I think that's a little refreshing because I'm always the type of person that when I'm sad, I'm a very empathetic person, so when people around me aren't as empathetic as I am to others, it kind of hurts. And I know when I was younger, it was kind of like, well, I'm mad, everybody else has to be mad, or I'm hurt, everybody else has to be hurt. And I'm definitely not like that anymore, but it is kind of reassuring to me to everybody's feeling the same way. And so it makes everything a little easier. And relatable in the sense. So did I make a point? Did I make 1 point? Did I make 2 points? I'm not sure. So we rewound the tapes. I made 2 points. I actually made 2 points. I think it was slightly concise or whatever. It was, as concise as a fucking my mind can make it, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're on 3, my favorite number. My mind just went blank. Also, I want to say that I kind of sound hoarse right now and my face is red, but that's because I was working out. It's like hot in here and I'm wearing a hoodie because I'm insecure. And so I'm warm, and I'm also like haven't been drinking enough water. I'm sorry. I need to take care of myself, but like it's been a rough day and I cannot stress that enough. But that's why I'm trying to end it on a positive note and just, instead of putting a rotten cherry on my sundae, I want Even though it's a shit Sunday, I want to make it better, you know? Okay, so point number 3 is relationships. So the whole virus thing can kind of, it affects relationships in a bad and a good way. So you have the free time to maybe begin relationships and talk to people that you haven't been able to. And it's also, when the ship's going down, you kind of realize the kind of relationships that maybe you need to go back to, the people you don't want to not say anything to, the people you want to make amends with. And I think it was a nice little wake-up call in that sense. And I'm definitely going to be using my time spent at home reaching out to the people that I feel like I lost touch with and building new relationships with them. So, point number 3. So for the 4th positive that I can take out of this whole shitstorm is that, again, with time, I have the ability to build habits that I have wanted to work on for a while. And I think it's also good to build said habits to help distract yourself from the not so great things, because the things you gotta look out for with isolation and not being able to physically be near your friends and stuff is slipping up on some shit that like you thought you were, you know, shit that you, I'm sorry, I'm hitting like a block of like how much to say and how much not, but like, you know, we all have our shit. We all have certain things that we have our vices, you know, and times like this are when you fall back into that shit. You know, like I was talking to a friend today about coping mechanisms and healthy versus not so healthy ones. So finding healthy ones now would be a great time. Like I've been exercising more. A few months ago, I was doing that was great. And then, you know, work hit me like a ton of bricks, and then I stopped working out again. And lately I've been doing that. I've been going on walks every day. I've been sitting out on my front porch. Like, I'm trying to make things better, and then I'm also trying to build habits for the future also. So when this virus is said and done, when we're driving on the road and the virus is in the back mirror, you know, back behind us, I want to have used my time wisely and don't feel forced to. You don't have to paint a Picasso just because you have the free time, just because Twitter says so. It could be as simple as getting up and just writing something nice to yourself in a fucking notebook. Like, come up with one habit, no matter how small or how big, to one goal to keep you going, you know, one habit / goal. Mine's lately just been exercising and just generally finding healthier outlets so I don't fall, because this is so I don't fall back into my old vices. So that has been number 4. God, I didn't. Okay, so number 5, just one hint. And to think I teach people for a living. So number 5, my like 5th positive, again, with a lot of these have to do with the time and how I'm using it. I'm sorry honestly, that's the biggest thing that I can use positively about the virus is generally the free time. So having the free time to think and do videos like this, you know, having the free time to just be able to pause and reflect and work on myself a little bit. that's wonderful, you know? When you're constantly, I don't know about you, but before this virus hit, I felt like I was running a never ending, I was getting chased by a wolf or something. I don't know. It's just like, it was never ending. There was, no. It felt like when you're watching, you know, the Scooby-Doo cartoons and they're running in the hallways through the doors. Like, it just felt like that constantly. I never had time for myself. And when I did have time for myself, I was worried that I had to get up at 5:30 or, you know, whatever. You had to get up, go to work, and it was just work. And that's all I thought about. Work was shit. That's all I thought about. All I did and all I thought about was wake up, go to work, go to sleep, wake up, go to work. And if it was a day off, I was thinking about the fact that I had to go to work, or I was thinking about yesterday was so shitty. And it was just constantly this revolving thoughts of work. So yeah, it sucks that I'm laid off, but it's also... So I know I said that I was gonna do 10 positive things, but I feel like I've said a lot with the 5 that I have said. I don't think I have too many more and I feel like I'm just kind of saying the same thing over. And like I said, I want this video to be positive, because if I keep focusing on the negatives in the situation, I'm going to drown, and I would like to float a little bit, you know? And I'd like to help you guys float if I can, if I don't, whatever, you know? All I know is definitely making this video. I feel like it helped me. Maybe 5 minutes from now I'll forget and it won't happen, but I feel like so much weight is off my shoulders right now. And I think I think counting your blessings and looking at the positive is gonna help, you know. I hate this video purely on the fact that it's like, positivity, you know, but sometimes you gotta resort to dumb shit like that, honestly. Manifest it, fucking pray on it, do your shit, make it, you know. It's going to be okay. I feel like I was gonna cry the entire time, but like, it wasn't a I'm sad type of cry. It was like, I'm being raw and emotional and like concerned about how far I'm going, and it's more of like scared, but I'm still being, I don't know, like I don't know. It was odd, I feel odd, but I feel like I got something off my chest, and hopefully who knows if this video will see the light today. Who knows, honestly. All I know is it at least helped me. So stay safe, listen to whatever the CDC, your government's telling you. I'm not gonna give you advice besides like medical advice. Just be safe, because as the CDC and Twitter and everything is screaming at you to stay inside and stay safe and away from this virus, there also needs to be a large chat about mental health, and just check on your friends if you are able to. If you are not able to because you're not okay yourself, that's okay too. So you need to put yourself first and make sure you're okay. You gotta put your you gotta put your mask on first before assisting a child. They say it every time you fly on a plane. This has been Kasper. I have never posted something so like this before, and I'm nervous, but bye.